Hi, fellow traders. Welcome to Trading 2022. I hope you guys are off to a great start. But remember, if your 2022 didn't start off the way you wanted it to, that's fine because it can end the way you want to. That's my job. That's my purpose here is to help you guys not only start the year right, but if you don't start the year right, help you finish this year right and help 2022 be a breakout year for you guys. Um, this is my first recap in a while. Last week, I did trade a little bit, ended up red. Wasn't the best weeks. I never trade that week. I'm always on vacation. But since I took a week off at the beginning of December, I decided to take, just work last week. Really bad display of trading, trying to force things, trying to force my will on the market. That was just dumb. But we're going to right that ship. We started today. I'm going to share with you my trades from today. And, we're going to get everybody back on the right path. But if you were here last week, that's as pretty close to a train wreck as you're gonna get. But I might be a little bit crazy. I've been sitting here for 5 days in this house with 3 cats, by myself. We had COVID outbreaks on both sides of the family that kind of seemed like it triggered when we met for Christmas. We had a Christmas get together with my mom, one with my wife's family, and come to find out everybody's got it. My wife left Thursday. My son left Thursday. I was supposed to follow them and come down Friday morning, and they called me Friday. The COVID test came back positive. I didn't realize they left until, I thought they got the results back and everything was good, but that's a story for another day. Whatever the case is, I've been here for 5 days by myself with 3 cats and, eating the same thing. This has not been fun. But really, really surprised today with the market. Pleasant surprise. I thought we may come into this year selling off a little bit again. Nice gap up. We pulled back. We tested the previous 52-week high here. We tested it. Aggressive bounced off of it. Closed above the 5-day moving average. Very aggressive close for the market today. 480 could be on tap tomorrow. There's no doubt in my mind that 480 might be on tap tomorrow. We'll just see how the market holds up overnight, how the futures hold up. And I think if we don't get it pre-market, we may get it, in intraday. And then we'll probably see a pullback. But really, really good day today in the market in terms of that price action. I really like the way it is. We still dealt with some choppiness in the market, but it's to be expected. All right, so we're going to start with our first trade of the day, which is SQ. First trade out of the gate, big mistake. I missed an entry, and I was trying to put in a sell stop just in case, we get one of those quick pop-ups back toward the level that it would get me in and at the level I wanted to get in at. I was rushing trying to put the order in and ended up either not changing the price or I put the wrong price in. It failed immediately and I was in late. So I gave it a chance. It kept working. It kept selling. I gave it a chance. I had a 150, 950 target. The bid got there, but the ask stayed about 10 cents away. And with the ask being that far away, it's just not going to trigger. It would be rare if my order triggered. But it didn't, and it turned around. Ended up stopping it out at break even. This was an aggressive buy off the bottom, and I figured we were pulling back. I knew that I could get back in if we set up again, but as you can see, it just ripped back up on us, and that was that. BA was the next trade. You see NKE here. This was me closing out the swing position I had on this for weeks, that it never did go anywhere. So I just closed it out today. So here is BA, a nice breakout move on BA. We pulled back. I couldn't buy it here. I wanted to, but I couldn't buy it into the daily level or the 50-day. So I had to wait for this to get through so that I could buy this. Now, I was looking at there weren't any daily levels up here close. So what I was looking at was the option flow on BA. And I saw a lot of 210s. We did see a 215 and 217.50, but it wasn't much on that. Most of the money was on 210. So in my mind, I thought, okay, we can get the 210, and then let's see if it can push through. There was another level at around 212, I believe, 212.50, but we couldn't get through 210. So the option flow pretty much told the story on that one again. So I felt pretty good about not worrying about going back, keeping this on watch. And you can see what happened. Once we hit 210, that was that. And we were done with BA. So another little base hit on that. On the last trade, which was the best trade of the day, LCID. And I was proud of myself for sticking to the rules. Even though if I had held through this, I might have made some more money. But I stuck to my rules. I did what I needed to do, and I made this happen. So here was the big run up. Waited for the pullback. So we put in the channel here. And once we broke through the channel, I went ahead and got in half size. So the strategy on this is to get in half size on the break, and then once it confirmed, get in full size, and then I'm looking for the first target. Well, you could see we had two top wicks on these candles. Really hard time trying to push through 40.75. And so once we lost the 9, I went ahead and took it off. There was nothing to keep me in this trade based on what I saw. But it caught some bids. It got bought back up. And so I got in again. And I felt, okay, now we're going to just run through this. So I didn't even worry about this level anymore. If it got stuffed here, I would have just taken it off at break even and then called it a day. But we got a nice move up. Hit the first target, pulled back a little bit, went up, hit the second target. This was 41.60 level. And there was another one up around 42, just over $42 that I was waiting to see it would hit. But again, looking at the option flow on this, it pretty much told the story. It told me just about where it was going to go. We had 42s, had a 44, 39, 40. So I was thinking 42 might be it. That's where most of the money went. So I was looking for 42 for the next target. I couldn't get through 41.75, and then it sold off. You can see this is where we ended the day. So, pretty solid day for how slow the market was. I didn't really see any of these huge breakouts that I saw last week. We did have some pretty decent moves, but again, if you weren't there and you weren't in the right place at the right time, you missed it. Like LCID, it could have been on my watch, but this was just one of those stocks where I couldn't really find a good catalyst on it, and I didn't want to put it on my watch. Plus, I lost power in the middle of me building my watch list. So PayPal was the only thing I had on there, and it never really gave us anything today. So, that was it for me today. I hope you guys stay safe. And, we're going to get back at this thing tomorrow. But remember, if your 2022 did not start out the way you want it to, it's not over with. It can end the way you want to. This is just one day. So, let's get after it. That's what I'm here for. If you need help, you need guidance. All of us here at Bear Bull Traders, that's our charge. We accepted the responsibility to share and give back, and that's what we're doing. So, take advantage of it. So you guys have a great evening, and I will catch you tomorrow morning.